Well, so there is a trending issue right now in Ghana, and this trending issue is a very sad one. It's all about the death of a UCC student in the person of Innocential Atsu Pey Avenue. Well, she drowned at the Hatchland beach, and it's very very sad. But before then, we got a news about when the body was found. Some part of the body was cut, yeah, and that news is a false one, yeah, to the public. It's a false news, it's not true. So right now the body has been found, and it's in the mortuary, and the family was called to confirm is if the body is actually their beloved, and they actually confirmed that yes, she is the one. It is indeed Innocentia Achupi Avenue. And right now, investigations are still ongoing, but there is a press release from the UCC University. They released a press about Vicentia Innocential Avenue. They say they are still investigating about, they want an autopsy to know the real cause of her death. So that body being found and it's being cut, some parts of the body being cut, is actually a false news. And I'm going to read out the press release from the University of Cape Coast. So it goes like this. They actually released this on the 14th of June, which is today. On They released it on Sunday, 14th June 2026, and it goes like this. Cape Coast, Sunday, June 14, 2026. The University of Cape Coast, UCC, police has confirmed the recovery of the body of a late 200 Bachelor of Commerce Human Resource student at the Hatchland Beach area near Duakwa in Cape Coast. The incident has prompted an ongoing investigations, and authorities work to establish the circumstances surrounding the student's death. According to the UCC District Police Commander, ASP Abdul Abubakar, the police received a report at approximately 6 o'clock a.m. On Friday, which is June 12, 2026, and from residents of the Dwako community, indicating that a body had been washed ashore along the beach. Upon receipt of the information, the police promptly proceeded to the scene to verify the report. And following preliminary examination at the scene, the police observed no visible signs of physical injury. Yes, there was no sign of physical injury, and the body was subsequently conveyed to the mortuary at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, pending formal identification and further investigations. And then, as part of ongoing investigations, the police received information later that evening suggesting the deceased was a student of UCC. In response, the Dean of Student Affairs was notified to assist with the identification process and related administrative procedures. This line of inquiry was subsequently reinforced when the deceased roommate, with whom she resided in a private hostel at Amamoma, a nearly community to the University of Cape Coast, reported to the police station with a photograph, which added in confirming that the identity of Innocentia Achupi Avenue. The roommate phone call. The roommate, recounted that the deceased had last been seen 2 days earlier, or at about 7 o'clock p.m., when she received a phone call, dressed casually, and left the room. She also indicated that colleagues became more concerned when Miss Avenue did not return. Consequently, the effort were made by friends and colleagues to trace her whereabouts throughout the following day, but this attempt proved unsuccessful. And subsequently, on Saturday, June 13, 2026, The family of the deceased visited the police station and were escorted to the mortuary to identify for identification, and the family confirmed the identity of the deceased, and observations made at the mortuary were consistent with the initial findings, as no physical injuries were detected on the body. In light of these development, ASP Abdul Abubakar indicated that the police will, on Monday, June 15, 2026, obtain a coroner's form from the court to facilitate a post-mortem examination, and this procedure will enable a pathologist to determine the exact cause of death and provide further clarity on the case. And meanwhile, the police has assured the public that investigations are ongoing, and the general public is also being advised to desist from sharing or publicizing false um, information about the incident, as such actions may impede ongoing investigations and cause unnecessary desires to the bereaved family, course mate management, and the entire university community. And the university management has been duly informed and appropriate if support and being extended to the family, the affected roommate, colleagues, students, and the course mate during this difficult period. So this is very very sad, and it has been said that maybe he went out with a guy and he drowned, but the guy was so scared to call for help, so he ran away. We don't really know what is true about the information, so we're going to stay tuned, put our ears down for more informations, and investigations are still ongoing, so we're going to put our ears down for any information about this case. And this is Trusted Enemy Podcast TV. Please subscribe, like, and comment. See ya.